I want to start off this video by saying this. Black men and black women will forever be connected because we can spot bullshit, right? In terms of when the other side is trying to bullshit. And that's what makes it so frustrating on the black man's side, because black women are more than willing to call out black men on their bullshit. And I don't blame them, right? You know, we can see through each other. But when we try to do the same, we can't. And for me, depending on how black women want to do it, it's needed. The fact that you can call us out on our bullshit is greatly needed. Simply because who else is going to do it? Right? No one else is going to do it. I don't care how close or how much of a friendship we build, right? They're never going to be able to call me out on my bullshit. But when we try to do the same, there's a problem and there's an issue. Now, I want to get into the dilemma that I feel black women really can't blame black men for it. Yeah, we've done our fair share of damage, but on this one, I feel like this is more of a personal issue. Now, personally, I feel like black women are stuck in an identity crisis in terms of trying to be Claire Huxtable versus trying to be Beyonce. And when I use those people, I'm not talking about them specifically. I'm talking about what they represent. You have Claire Huxtable, which is a strong, independent, not even independent, but the strong professional black woman who still fits in a family system, who understands her role, versus the Beyonce type who has her own money and therefore feels like she can make her own rules and she really doesn't have to answer to anybody or fit into anybody's standard. So that is what I mean when I'm throwing out the Claire Huxtable versus Beyonce. I'm not talking about those two ladies in particular. I'm just talking about how I view them in terms of a symbolic level. And really, this battle kind of, you can see in every tier of black womanhood, from your professional black woman all the way down to your not so professional black woman in a low economic environment. You can kind of see her battle. And the problem with it is that she expects black men to somehow work with her. I can't work with you if you don't make a stand. Even on YouTube, I have so much respect for the women who know what side they're on and they don't have an issue with it. So, of course, you guys know who I prefer in terms of the Claire Huxtable type. But even the ones who want to be on the Beyonce side, then be that way 100%. Right? Don't be in the middle and expect us to work around, your confusion. And that's what's happened. I mean, I feel like a lot of black women have said, forget it. If he's a strong black man, he just has to be there and deal with it. I don't know who I am, but he's the man, so he has to figure it out, and he has to, be there and figure it out and make it work. And no, you're not gonna, you might get some weaker black men to do that till they realize that it's costing them a whole lot of money and stress. But you're not gonna get the upstanding, productive men to ever buy into that. We're not. Right? You have to make the choice. Who do you want to be? And for me, I'm not going to want to place value on it, but be you. Because you're really not in the game if you don't know your position. That's why, people say play your position. Yeah, play your position. If you're trying to play basketball, you can't get in the game if you're not going to know what position you are. Right? Are you the point guard? Are you the shooting guard, the forward, power forward, center? What position are you? Because if you don't know, how do you know what to do on offense? What do you know? What's your game plan on defense? Who do you guard? When do you take the proper shot? All that other stuff. Right? You don't know because you're not playing your position. And for black men, we do have a low tolerance for this dilemma because we can't make it if we try to have multiple identities. It doesn't work out that way for us. So, even when we get frustrated with y'all, it's simply because it's pretty clear who we are. Right? You're either the Bill Cosby dude or you're either, the Puff Daddy, right? It's hard to play both sides. We don't have that luxury. And even when we try to, right, black women are quick to do what? Call us out on it. Oh, you misled me. You're a player. You're a manipulator. You need to step up and be responsible. You're a man. Like, even when we try, it's clear that black women don't like it. But when they want to do it, we're supposed to be willing and able to accept it. And that's never going to happen. It's never going to happen that way. It's not natural. And it's one of those things where, it's not about picking one side so you can do better in terms of dating and relationships. It's just bigger in terms of how you live your life. Even now, as I get older, I'm seeing a lot of my older black female friends who are professional still going through the same struggles. You have some that have said, you know what, I'm going to be the diva type. I don't think it's going to last. And I've seen the ones who have said, yo, I'm going to be the Claire Huxtable, and it's actually working out for them. And I see the vast majority in the middle who just have no idea of who they are. No sense of identity. And they just go with the flow, and they're complaining because black men aren't sticking around. Even if you want to go date white, you still have to know who you are. Right? And that's why I said it's a personal thing, because you really can't escape it. It doesn't matter who you date, where you work, where you live. You still don't know who you are. So, anyways, tell me how you feel. Take it easy. God bless.